Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing Taikyoku Sono Ichi, which is the first of the pre-range fights or the katas. So this one is the most basic one, it's the easiest one in my honest opinion. Beginners, if you're beginning, then this may be a little hard for you, but the second, third, basically all the katas that come after this, they're going to be a breeze for you once you learn this clearly. So the first step in this pre-arranged fight is GEDAN BERAI, which is a block to the GEDAN area. You had to understand that the area above the neck is called JODAN. This is your JODAN area. And in between your neck and your belt, this is the middle area. This is called the Shudan area. So in between your belt and your neck. And below your belt, anywhere below your belt is called GEDAN. It's called GEDAN. So it's very important because the name of the punches and the kicks, it all depends on what part of the body is. The three main parts of the body. JODAN, Shudan, and GEDAN. Alright, so we're going to be doing GEDAN BERAI. The full motion is going to look like this. A full whole motion. So basically what we're trying to do is you're trying to block a kick to your leg. So a kick, GEDAN MAWASHI GERI is the name of the kick because you're kicking to someone's leg. So this is the first motion. You're going to have to move your hips. So I'm going to show you the first motion. Alright, so now that we've gone through the first motion, the second motion is to advance forward, and as soon as you land, you're going to punch. So it's going to look like this. Alright, so you're punching to the Chudan area. Seiken Chudan Suki. It's a punch to the Chudan area. So like I said, the Chudan area is between the neck and the belt. So you're going to be punching towards the stomach. That's where our main focus is. So like that. Okay? And our third motion is you're going to come all the way back. So the important part is that you're going to have to cover your head with your fist, and you're going to cover your groin area with your other fist. So you just turn around like this, and once you go down, you block. You go back like this. So like that. You do another GEDAN BERAI. So I'm going to show you the full motion now. I'm going to do fast. I'm going to do it quickly. It's like that. I'm going to do it one more time. Alright, good. Now we're going to advance forward again with another punch. Alright? So one punch. And you're going to have to move your hips, because that's where the energy of a punch comes from. Alright, great. So now we're going to do another GEDAN BERAI, but this time we're going to do it coming to the side. So this is going to be forward. Basically, we're coming forward. You already did to the left and the right. Now we come forward. After this, it's just going to be 3 punches. So 1, 2, and then 3. And at the third punch, you're going to see a loud kia. Alright? So let me go back to the punch we were doing right here. Before we went in a straight line forward. So you're going to have to remember to arm before you turn. And you're going to block down. Look before you turn. Look before you turn. This is something that's very important. Even I make this mistake sometimes. You have to look before you turn. Because in real life, you're going to have to do that. Because doing this is the basis of fighting. Because when you spar, katas, what you do in katas, in pre-range fights, that really helps. Alright? So after you block, you're going to advance 3 times with punches. Like I said, 1, 2, and then 3. I'm not advancing forward all the way because there's not enough room for me here. You're going to advance forward 3 times. And like I said, at the third punch, you're going to say kia. Alright? So a common mistake is that a lot of younger people make this mistake. They would assume this to be a punch. So then they would advance only 2 times instead of 3. And they would end up like this and say kia. So this next part is very tricky. This is honestly the most, this is the hardest part of the whole kata, because you're not going to turn like this. You can't, because you're going to block like this. You're going to have to block this way. Alright? So a lot of people, they turn the wrong way. They accidentally go like this. But the reason why we don't do this is because this takes too much time. The amount of time it takes to move your leg like this is the amount of time it takes for a person to kick you and knock you down. And you also need to have our weight centered at the ground. So it doesn't work. This just won't work for us. And by the way, also our body is moving. The way our body moves, this is not going to work, this block. If you're going to block with the left hand. So we're going to turn around, all right? So I'm going to go step by step, okay? So just bring your left leg forward, like this. So basically you're just moving your left leg to the side. So moving this over there, but without doing this. So how are you going to get this leg over there without moving this? Okay, so you're going to go like this. All right? You're just going to move your back leg to the side. It is a lot shorter than having to like move all the way like this. And it makes it a lot easier and a lot quicker. And it is a very good defensive strategy. All right, so you're going to have to block. All right, great. So now after you've blocked, you're going to advance forward with one punch like we did back there, okay? So one punch. You're going to go back. We're going to arm like you did before. And you're going to go down. And you're going to block GEDAN BERAI. Alright? So from there, you're going to punch forward. You're going to advance forward with one punch. Alright? As I said, I can't advance all the way forward here because I don't have enough room, obviously. But you're going to advance forward. This is how they do it. So after this, you're now going towards the middle. Alright? So after the punch, you arm your guard and you block GEDAN BERAI. Again, the BUNKAI of this kata, just the explanation of this kata is someone's going to kick you. Someone is doing a low kick, a MAWASHI GERI, again a MAWASHI GERI, and you're going to block it. So this is why we block like this. So next we're going to punch 3 times. 1, 2, 3, loud kia at the end. Okay, you're going to say kia out loud at the 3rd punch. So this, you have to say that every single time, every kata you do. So at the 3rd punch, you have to say that. So after this is the second tricky part. If you understood the first part where you had to turn, you're definitely going to understand this one. It's pretty much the same exact thing. So you're just moving. So you're not supposed to move your leg like this. You're going to have to move your leg from behind and then block. So just move your leg to the side, to the right. So that would be counterclockwise, like this. And you're going to block at the end, okay? And then from there you are going to punch once, all right? And then the last 2 steps of the kata are pretty much the first 2 steps of the kata. Actually, the last 4, I would say the last half of the kata will be the same as the first half, except in reverse. So from here, where you have advanced your punch, you're going to arm your guard, and you're going to go down and GEDAN BERAI again, okay? So here is a replay. I'm going to go down and block. Alright? So then you're going to advance punch. And From there, you're done with your kata. Okay, you're going to stay in this position until your instructor says naore. Okay, when he says naore, you slowly go back and you say us. So when your instructor first tells you what kata to do, this is just basic. You need to know this for every single kata. If he says this kata, for example, Taikyoku Sono Ichi, he's going to say Taikyoku Sono Ichi. Yoi, and you're going to say us. Okay, you're not going to start, you're just going to say us. And then if your instructor says hajume, then you start doing the whole kata on your own. Meaning you don't wait for him to count, you just do the whole kata on your own. Okay, if your instructor says, for example, each, so you do one step. So that means you're doing it step by step. You're usually going to do this when you're learning a kata, and when you've already fully learned a kata, you're going to say hajume, and we're going to do the whole kata on your own. So this has been the basic kata, the most basic kata. The foundation of all the other katas is this kata. So this kata is super important. You can not learn any other kata without this kata, especially the next two katas that are going to come. Alright, so this concludes my first karate YouTube video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to hit that sub button, and I'll see you guys in my next video.